In the great house of Collinwood, there is a witch who thinks she is accepted as a wife, as a Collins, never knowing that at the old house on the estate there are 3 people conducting a strange, hopeful seance. A seance designed to summon from the past a raging witch hunter, buried alive behind a wall over 200 years ago.
Reverend Trask, we are calling to you, asking for your spirit to come to us. Can you hear us, Reverend Trask? We need you here. We are at the mercy of a witch who escaped you, whom you know. An innocent girl was hanged because of you, and you did not see the real witch until it was too late. You have the chance now to correct your wrong. Trask, come to us. We need you. Without you, we are powerless, at her mercy. Help us, Trask. Help us.
Oh. Tony, we must stop. He's been ill.
Quiet.
No. No!
Where are you, Trask? We need you.
Ben Stokes does not need me.
I am not Ben Stokes. I am his descendant, and I need you very much. This night the witch tried to kill me. Angelique. You remember Angelique. You let her live.
I had no choice.
You can have a choice now.
I was killed before I could do anything.
Come back to us, Trask. For your own sake. For your conscience' sake. Finish Angelique and rest in peace. Can you hear me, Trask? Can you hear me? Answer me.
He's coming out! Look!
True. Diary was corrected. Told us where the body was.
It's terrible.
The first Barnabas Collins did that.
I don't believe that.
There's someone else in this room. I can sense another presence here.
Trask? Trask, are you in this room? You knew my ancestor, Ben. He hated to call you Reverend. Well, I am willing to say Reverend. Let us see you, Reverend Trask. We are the first people who thought of you in almost 200 years. When a call is made, do you not heed it, Reverend Trask? Show yourself to us. Mr. Peterson? Mr. Peterson? Mr. Peterson.
What?
For a moment, you did not seem to recognize your own name.
Oh, I didn't hear you, I guess.
Are you sure you didn't?
Yes, I'm sure.
Do you think perhaps Trask's spirit?
Well, what are you both looking at me like that for? Look, I don't know anything about this. I don't like it either.
There's no need to be angry.
Tony, During the seance, you acted as a kind of medium.
Do you remember that?
No, I just felt sleepy.
The voice came from you.
And since Reverend Trask did not show himself to us,
You think his spirit is in me?
it's not impossible. A spirit has been known to choose a body to carry it, do its will.
Well, look, I'm not carrying anybody's will but my own, and I'll prove that to you.
Where are you going?
Home.
Until some decision has been made, you had better stay here.
Tony, we need you.
What for?
You seem to have a certain psychic rapport with our friend Trask. Otherwise, what happened at the seance would have been quite different. Until it is resolved, will you please sit down?
You were willing to start this with us. Please don't leave.
Okay. But look, I don't know anybody named Reverend Trask, and I never have. And don't give me any more of that stuff about some spirit inhabiting my body.
I heard something. A faint footstep. Do you hear it? Now move. Don't speak. Have you come back to catch the witch Angelique, Reverend Trask? She lives at Collinwood now and calls herself Cassandra, but she is still one of the legions of the devil.
I hear something. Seemed to be in the air, up there.
Oh, you just think you're hearing things. I haven't heard a sound.
Mr. Peterson?
Well, I haven't.
But you felt a presence in the room. You cannot deny it. I felt it too. Appear to us, Reverend Trask. Come to us now.
Adam.
You stay here. Wait and watch.
You don't need to come with me. I don't think the Reverend Trask is playing the music.
Then who is? I want to come with you, Doctor.
David?
I can't shut it off.
What are you doing here?
More important, I think, is how long has he been here?
Who's he?
I am Timothy Elliot Stokes. And you?
David Collins.
How do you do? What are you doing in this house?
Nothing. I just came in. Honest.
Why did you come in, David?
Well, remember you promised I could play with the tape recorder?
Yes.
Well, it's not fair to promise something and then criticize someone for doing it.
Well, it's not fair to come into someone's house.
I didn't do anything wrong. Honest. I was just playing outside, and I looked through the window and I saw the tape recorder. And then I remembered what you said.
David, would you like to take the tape recorder with you?
Silence.
Why do we have to be quiet?
Wait.
David, take the tape recorder and go. Please go.
Yes, let him take
Gee,
it.
thanks.
Julia,
It was nice meeting you.
and you, young man.
Bye, and thank you.
His stepmother, Cassandra. If she sees him and he tells her, she'll know I'm still alive.
David! David, I must ask you to do me a favor. Professor Stokes doesn't want anyone at Collinwood to know that he's here. I don't like you to ask you to lie, but it is very important.
I already forgot I ever saw him.
Thank you.
Can we count on him?
I don't know. Probably. I told you not to come up here with me.
But I am a very curious person. And downstairs you said something that drew me irresistibly to follow you in spite of danger. A most unexpected name. Adam. Who is Adam, Doctor? Tell me all about him, please.
I'd know of no Adam.
Downstairs you said his name.
You misunderstood me.
No, Doctor, I have very sharp ears. When people lie to me, I always feel it's because they don't trust me enough to tell me the truth. I have met an Adam recently.
It's not an uncommon name.
This Adam was a very uncommon fellow. For one thing, he's a giant of incredible strength. For another, he's scarred all over like a jigsaw puzzle which has been pieced together.
I know no one that answers that description.
He speaks very little English or any other language. He has the body of a mature man, but his behavior is that of a little child.
You're friends, Professor. Where did you meet him?
Well, that is my secret. I am allowed one, too.
When?
Last night, after I had the dream.
Last night?
Yes, after the leap from Widow's Hill. The leap that no man could make and survive.
Professor, I think we should go back downstairs.
By pretending to know nothing, you are protecting someone. May I hazard a guess who?
Dr. Hoffman! Professor Stokes! Dr. Hoffman! Dr. Hoffman, come quickly! Hurry!
Well, what is it?
Look.
What has happened?
The skeleton is gone.
Where?
I don't know.
Surely you must have seen something.
No, I didn't. I laid my head down on the table for a minute. I felt sleepy, and I didn't go to sleep. I just closed my eyes for a minute, and when I looked up a minute later, it was gone.
You heard nothing?
Nothing at all.
Amazing. Positively amazing.
I couldn't believe it. I still don't.
So our friend Trask is here. Quite a shy fellow, isn't he?
You mean to tell me that some ghost took that skeleton?
What other explanation is there?
I'd almost rather believe that we didn't see it in the first place.
But we did. Dear Mr. Trask, why are you teasing us so? I can understand a certain reluctance to letting your skeleton be seen. But if you had appeared to us, we would have given you anything you wanted. Are you still here, Trask? If you're not willing to let us see you, give us a sign that you hear me.
It's useless. We should go. Are you ready, Tony?
Yeah.
I'll write a note to Barnabas.
You told Cassandra I am dead. I want her to believe it. Don't sigh. There's no reason to sigh, Reverend Trask. You can correct your wrong. All you have to do is appear. Come, Trask. Take your revenge and then rest in peace.
Are you still up?
Yes.
You mean you haven't gone to bed at all? Why not? I haven't told anyone about the old house.
I knew you wouldn't. David, did Mrs. Johnson say anything about when Barnabas was coming back?
She said he'd be back at about noon. She's in town shopping for him. Where are you going?
Oh, I'll be back.
Julia. Adam? Adam, is that you?
Yes, Barnabas Collins. Trask. The Reverend Trask. I am free at last. Free for what? Revenge, Mr. Collins. That is what I have been freed for. Revenge.
What revenge?
All these years, I hung there. Without even the benefit of God's benediction. Ever since that day you cut out my light, brick by brick.
I didn't do that.
Then who did?
It was an ancestor of mine. It all happened almost 200 years ago. I had nothing to do with it.
Then how did you know my name?
Don't come any closer.
You are the devil's helper now, just as you were then. I will show the devil how it feels.
Don't touch me!
You touched me, Barnabas Collins. You touched me when you tied my hands to that ring. You touched me when you forced me into that hole. You listened to my screams. You heard me beg for life, just as I shall hear you.
Don't!
Barnabas? Willie? He's not back yet. Don't wait around for him. He'll read the note and come to Collinwood.